Hey friends, it's Dan Brzezowski from All About Mini Bikes. Hope you're doing great. I'm going to show you how I, by myself, tighten my chain. This has always been an issue with me over the years. And when we put this mini bike together, we were at the shop and we put the chain on, we put it up on the stand and we got it going. And in no time, probably shot the kinks out of it. Literally, it was stretched and it was cold outside, about 25 degrees, and we could not pull it back into the shop because the shop has open flames with what he heats it with, and with gas in the tank already weren't going to do it. So I had to bring it home, figure out how I was going to do it, and that's how I came up with this. So the first thing I'm going to do right now, you can see it's just too tight. I'm pushing just to move this little bit. It's just way too tight. When I accelerate, I can feel a vibration. That just tells me it's too tight. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen. I'm going to have to get this off. I'll show you how I hold it up because there's no kickstand on it when I do this. And of course, it can't be set on the cart because I have to get to the bolts. So let me take it off and show you what I do next. Okay, so basically to hold it up, and I've got it leaning a little bit. I usually don't have to, but I'm kind of being in a hurry here. I take the cart and I turn it upside down, or right side up, actually, if you're going to put milk in it. And I put the front tire in there. Now, the reason that I have these rags, those are some old drapes that we had for one of the bedrooms. And I kept them, but I put them in there so that this tire won't sink all the way in and they get really, really hard to get back out. So that's just the way I balance mine. Now, I could do it to the back too, but then I can't get to the chain. But reality, if I do it just right, it'll just stay by itself. But I've got it laying up over there with a little bit of cushion, just so that if I'm wrenching on it really hard, I don't push it over on myself. But so let me loosen the bolts up right now. Most of the time I use the box end at the top, and I'll use the ratchet at the bottom because the box end will fit in there really good. Won't pop up and hit against the ratchet. Usually hit up against the engine, so that's how I loosen it up. I've got 3 of them loose, just got to get one more. Okay, friends, so now I got it loose, and I pushed the motor back a little bit. You can see now I've got way too much slack in there. So what I'll do at this point is I'm going to push it up a little bit. I think I could do it. Well, I've got this on here. Let me try. Yep, hold on a second. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to take a little bit out of that. But so what I'm going to do now, my packet here. See if I get this down here. I've got these here. They're lashing straps. Now the problem with these is this right here. It is. Let's see if I can get that into focus better without getting a light on it. There we go. Okay, so it's 1 inch by 12 feet. So that's a bad part. It's so long. I'm going to pull one out here. I'll show you what I do. So I took the strap out and carefully, I'm wrapping it around the motor. And why I say carefully is you don't want to get it tied up to any cables or anything you may have under there because you don't want to break them or push them apart or anything like that. So I'm going to feed this into here right now and I'll show you how I go from here. So I want to show you, I wasn't looking really clear. Look at, I wrapped that around the chain on the back. Can't do that. I'm going to have to take it, run it back through so I can get it underneath the chain and only on the block. Okay, so what I've carefully done is I've wrapped this around the block of the motor without catching anything in between there. This here looks a little twisted, but that's okay. So because they're loose, I've pulled it up to where I want it. And you want to keep the metal here, you want to keep it away from the frame because you don't want to scratch your frame. You know, if you take the clip piece here and put it up by here, you're going to end up scratching up your frame. So you don't. This is all, you know, cloth material. It's not going to do anything. I'm going to look at my chain here. This is much, much better. I couldn't do that. Last time it was so taut, I couldn't do anything. But this here is much better. It's not going to fall off, but it's not going to be too tight. So now that I've got it, that I don't have to worry about anybody holding it, you know, on there while I'm trying to tighten it up, and or have them try to hold it the same position while I get more than one bolt get tight up. So this is going to stay just like I want it while I tighten these 4 bolts up, and that's what I'm going to do. One last tricky bolt to get, and that's that one because it's a little covered. and the frame runs on there on the bottom a little off. All right, so there you have it. I've got it all tightened up. Took my little strap off. It's where I want it to be. Not too loose, not too tight. So I'm going to get her started up. It's not real cold outside today, so I'm going to start it up and I'll take off and you can watch that. Now again, I never claimed to be the Henry Ford of mini bike mechanics or anything like that by far. If you have a better and easier way, hey, let us know. Let me know. I'll post it up. Every mini bike's different, whether it's this one or Motovox or Ramjet. If you got a jack shaft, this just happens to be a direct drive. It's easy. It doesn't cost anything but a strap, and you probably got the straps for probably a couple bucks up at Harbor Freight, something like that. So it's just a real simple, easy way to do it. For me, I don't know, came up to me the same week where I kind of decided to do these. Now I'm going to, again, I think it's 9/16 or 5/8. I'll get the bolt on there, get it in, and that way you could, again, bring these out. It goes out to about a full 3 inches. But let's say I brought it right out here for comfort for somebody with bigger feet. Then I'd just tighten the bolt up right there, the one I'd put on there, because this comes all the way off, and it would stay, it wouldn't move. Anyway, that's just one little thing that I like about the little red racer. So anyway, let me pop this off for a second, and I'll get her out of here and start her up. Well, won't be able to ride it today. Good thing is the chain doesn't come off. Not fully warmed up though. But not fully warmed up. As I'm bringing it out, I thought I heard a sure enough, I caught a tack I had in my garage, flat. So guess what? I gotta loosen everything back up, get this off, patch the inner tube. Oh well, that's my luck for the day. That's what happens. The tack came off. We're working on my son's owl houses that he has up in the preserve. One of them fell, and probably a tack that was on it fell down, and I ran over it. Oh well, thanks for watching. Comment, please share with your friends. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.